What's up, y'all? Dylan Russell Cage Side Press joined today by the number 6 ranked Bellator featherweight, boasting a 17-5 professional record, coming off a dominant victory over J-Train Justin Gonzalez 2 weeks ago at Bellator 295. Mads Burnell, how you doing, Mads?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you.
I see
Thank you.
you're in Amsterdam right now, right? Amsterdam, you're in
Yeah,
Netherlands. You going straight to the
yeah.
red light district, or are you doing some other stuff first?
Nah. Right now, I'm in a fucking hotel room with one of my friends. He's doing a grappling tournament. And you know what's fucked up? I hate techno with a passion, right? Fucking hate like festivals. Like, is that what you call it? I
Yeah.
hate shit like that. Guess what? We come to the hotel. What is right next to our fucking hotel? Some kind of fucking festival because they're celebrating their liberation or something. So I can just hear techno like boom, boom, boom right outside my window. Fuck that. It's good seeing the family and shit like that. Being back in Denmark and get that fresh weather, man. In a sense, I'm fucking tired of the Vegas weather.
You're already training though,
And
right? Training in
yeah,
Denmark.
yeah, I'm training. I'm training grappling and Muay Thai, a lot of Muay Thai. We have some good Muay Thai gyms and some good jiu-jitsu gyms out there.
You took a private jet to Hawaii. How was the private jet?
Oh man, that was fucking sick. That was so nice. It's like crazy experience to get to try that for once in my life. Fucking cool. Just usually I was like, oh man, I hate traveling and shit, but what I figure out is like I actually don't hate traveling. I hate all the shit that you have to do. Like, oh, you gotta go check in 2 or 3 hours before, and then you gotta go through security and wait. Well, all these dumbass motherfuckers that know they shouldn't have like food and shit in their like bags, but they still keep like two chickens and a fucking pig in their bag, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know." Oh, and then you have to wait for that motherfucker to get like checked by security and all that shit. That's what I hate about traveling, and all that stuff is cut out when you take a private jet. You just go into a small little airport and then walk out on the tarmac, and boom, up in the plane you go.
Great performance 2 weeks ago, Bellator 295. Like I said, Justin Gonzalez, 30-27s across the board. How did it feel to have that performance and get back in the win column?
Oh, it was nice. Like it was. I've said this in a couple of interviews. It was exactly how I did not think that fight was gonna go, but his leg was chewed up. Like he probably thought everything was going according to the plan on the feet, but to be honest, he was just biting right into what I wanted him to do, like walk him down, have him throw a lot of punches, and like because he was fighting kind of frantic on the feet, and just teep him and low calf kick him, and then like tear on his cardio, and then as when he would start to fall in pace, I would up my pace, but my calf kicks got to him way quicker than I expected, and that's when he started shooting. And then Coach Dennis was like, in between the first and the second, like, "Hey man, you see how easy it was on the ground." And I was actually surprised. I thought it was going to be better on the ground. So Coach said, like, "Yeah, you see how easy it is on the ground. So if you can't get it there, just take it there. Ain't no need to make it like a war or whatever." And then, sure enough, ding ding, second round comes out, and that's when I knew I heard him, uh, because he shot immediately at me.
You've been making some cool videos breaking down the fight, like the fight you just had with J Train. Is Dennis helping you with those?
Yeah.
Are you having fun with those? I wish more fighters did them. It's like I'm learning about the sport just from like the breakdowns you're doing, the techniques and stuff with Monty.
Uh, to be honest, it's just I got a little inspired by what Dennis has been doing with his coaching and shit. It's just like, and then I saw some BJJ page on Twitter. They was super horned up about some sequences with my ground and pound and how I got up and all that stuff. And then and I saw like a lot of people was like, "Whoa, that's sick!" How they were breaking it down and stuff. And I was like, let me just try to make a video or two, because Dennis have kind of shown me how it's done, and I was just let me try doing it, and then I did it, and it got super great responses. So yeah, I might do it a little bit here and there, but not too much.
Mhm. It's cool though.
Also with that specific sweep that they were talking about, I think to some people it could look like, oh man, these motherfuckers don't even know what they're doing, but I know exactly what I'm doing. So just show that as well, that there's knowledge behind what the fuck we're doing on the ground.
It's cool, bro. I like it. Right after the fight, you called out Daniel Weichel. You've been calling him out for a while now. You've been making memes, all this stuff. What interests you about that fight? Why'd you call out Weichel? Why do you want that fight?
To be honest, I know I talk mad shit and stuff like that, but he's a legend of European MMA, man. He fought back in Denmark when I was like 10 years old, back in 2004. He fought on the same card as Dennis,
No way.
yeah, in Denmark. So like he's a legend of European MMA. He fought the who's who and shit like that. So yeah, I like to fight him. Yeah, he's one of the first guys from my part of town, if you could say that, that made it to the big shows.
Hmm. So you got a lot of respect for him. I could tell from yeah, even before, even without the meme, with the memes, I could tell you have respect for him. Yo, Dennis fought
Of
in
course.
Denmark. Dennis fought in
Yeah,
Denmark.
Dennis fought in Denmark back in 2004 at something called European Valetudo. He fought a Norwegian dude who was the shit back then. Thomas Hytten was his name, and Dennis beat the dog shit out of him.
Damn, yo, I didn't even. I gotta go watch that somewhere. Maybe it's on
I
YouTube.
don't, I don't think it's on YouTube, but I got it on. I actually got the DVD.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah, all these
there
old
was a lot of fight. Weichel fought on that. Martin Campman fought on that.
really.
Dennis fought on that, and I actually think Guy Mesker fought on one of those as well. Yeah,
No,
there was some pretty big names for that time, like fighting out there. That was pretty cool.
that's dope. You
Oh,
think
Dennis Seaver too.
Dennis Seaver too? I
Yeah,
watched him fight like once or twice. I remember that was constant. Is Ali the best manager? Ali gets things done.
Ali is the absolute best manager in the world. There's nobody even close to him. Yeah, that's all I can say. Like he is really like super great at what he does.
I'm sorry I was late to this interview. I don't know if you saw the news. I got bad news this morning. Fucking Mike Wazowski was shot dead in Atlanta.
Persisty news, right?
Yeah, first SD News. I got 10 yes or no questions for you. Are you down? Are you ready? Do you have the time?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Number one.
That's gonna get some fucked up questions.
No, I got some good ones. I got some. This is a serious one. Number one, do you believe you're entering the prime of your career right now? Do you feel like you're the best you've ever been?
To be honest, I don't know. I don't ever think about that, and that's not a yes or no question. But I don't ever think about like, oh, is this the best I've ever been? I think it's corny as fuck when fighters say, oh, this is the best camp and this is the best shape, and motherfuckers always say that, you know.
You're gonna
So
say
I'm
something.
just doing me, and then whatever fucking happens, happens.
Number two, I like that answer, by the way, even though it wasn't yes or no. Number
Yeah.
two, have you won numerous grappling tournaments all across Europe in your career?
Yes.
Number three, is Dennis Davis the best MMA coach in the world?
Yes.
Number four, is Nicholas
But
Nick's better with the ladies than Mads Burnell?
fuck no.
Is it close?
No. No, it's not even close. That motherfucker is he taught it.
He started. No respect.
No,
Number
his
five, are the prettiest girls in Europe or Brazil?
and it's not in Europe or Brazil. It's in Scandinavia, and everybody who's been to Scandinavia, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, can vouch.
I need to come
That's
out.
how it is. Yeah,
Number six, is 50 Cent the best rapper of all time?
he's not the best, but he's my favorite.
He's the best.
I think it's Big L.
He's the number one best, like most skillful, best, most
I
talented.
think he's the most skillful. Yeah,
Okay, I respect that. Number seven,
yeah.
even if Big L is the best and 50 Cent is your favorite, is the best song of all time Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill?
Hell no to the no, no, no. That's the worst. Fuck that. I hate Dreams and Nightmares. Meek Mill's music suck ass. Everything made after 2011 in hip hop should be like banned by law. Like it's what it is. I really don't like the new like drill kind of music. I know that Meek Mill is not that, but like the new kind of drill rap, like where everybody's shooting each other and like talking about murders and shit like that. I really don't like that shit, and I don't understand why it gets so much hype.
But you don't think like when you listen to Dreams and Nightmares or Meek Mill doesn't hype you up like before training or a fight or anything?
Fuck you. If I want to get hyped up, I listen to Get Rich or Die Trying.
I respect
That's the
it.
only that's the only album that matters. Get Rich or Die Trying, and then he made a mixtape called Guess Who's Back, that was sick, and then he made a album, but it never got released because he got shot right when it was about to get released, called Power of the Dollar, and that was also very very good. That's on YouTube though. Those two very fucking good.
Bro, I just saw a video. I bet you know this because you know boxing and you know 50 Cent. Do you know the whole story with 50 Cent and Mike Tyson and all that stuff?
Yeah, that the shooter of 50 Cent was Mike Tyson's best friend.
And Mike Tyson, like before that famous speech when he said, like, my
Yeah,
style's,
yeah,
he said, this is dedicated to my brother. And it was the guy that shot 50.
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know
I
that, bro.
don't. Yeah, I don't know if this is true, but I also this is all YouTube shit, right? But I also saw that Mike was like after like the dudes that shot his friend. But hey, man, that's a crazy world.
Hmm. Definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
What made you choose the Stone Cold theme? You like,
because I think Stone Cold is fucking funny as fuck. I like his character, and I like he's like in this woke ass world we have today. I think everybody needs a little Stone Cold in their life because
mhm.
yeah, he's just a no nonsense, like tells it as it is, motherfucker. He's like the WWE version of Don Fry. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just like Stone Cold, and yeah.
I feel like
And and one more thing is like I don't like when people are doing their walk-ins, they make some fucking they choose a song where there's such a long intro and they standing there feeling themselves and like fucking every motherfucker that chooses Nipsey Hussle, dude. Like that type of shit. Stone Cold is just you hear the glass break, fucking run in there.
yo.
Yeah.
Give me your Mount Rushmore real quick. This is not the yes or no, but who are the four Mount Rushmore, four people, the four best fighters on the mic of all time? It could be a boxer too. I know who
Yeah,
won.
but oh shit. Okay, on the mic, I've never really thought about that, but fuck my Mount Rushmore of MMA. We could take now. I'm gonna ask myself a question, but like it gotta be like Randy, Chuck, Tito, and Hoist. That there's only four on Mount Rushmore, right?
Yeah, that's four.
Yeah. On the mic, it probably has to be Rampage and the Chill. I also think you gotta fuck. I hate Conor McGregor with a passion, but you gotta take him on there, and then probably Kobe Covington or some shit like that.
Yeah. Don Fry, he
Yeah,
was always on the mic, right? He was just like a funny guy in interviews.
yeah, but it's like it's different being funny in interviews and then have that intuition when you're in the cage and people because I've multiple times I've been in the cage where I've actually prepared what I wanted to say, but then I'm like, nah, it's probably not good to say that shit. It's too foul, so I'm not gonna say it.
But
Like,
when Chael Sonnen says, Anderson Silva, you absolutely suck. That shit was
yeah,
hilarious.
but see, it's cool, but it's not like something that's like, oh my God, he's crossing a line, stuff like that. I think I think the way to talk trash is the way Chael did it. It was never like it was never with like
It was never about their family or their religion or
yeah,
shit like
never
that.
about
It
their
was just
family.
funny.
It was always with a if you kind of it was kind of like with a smile. He's just poking fun at people. It was never do you say malicious or what like yeah. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
never like with evil
I mean,
intent.
there were times though. Remember when he said the shit about Tito's ex-wife?
Oh yeah, but that's probably the only one.
Yeah, that
But
was
other than
hilarious.
that,
Even
just
he was
some dumb
surprised.
shit with like the buses and carrots and shit. Like, how can you get mad over that shit? Like,
No.
okay, if your name is Vandalay Silva, you can, but other than that, like, you can't get mad, man. If that was me, he was talking shit like that too, I would be fucking laughing my ass off.
He says that they still the Nogueras, that the one he said that about. He said they still hate him to this day. They don't say hi to him when they see him and shit.
Okay. Yeah, I saw an interview where he was talking about Vandalay because him and Vandalay really had beef.
Hmm.
Where after they settled it, Vandalay actually figured out that he did it to sell the fights,
Yeah.
and they were actually cool today.
I saw that. Yeah, but
That's
during
pretty
it,
cool.
Evangelist didn't know, and then after,
No,
yeah.
Like, man, how can you not see that the man is trying to sell a fight? Like, come on, man. It's easy to see. Even my 72-year-old dad could see that he's trying to sell it. Yeah.
100%. 100%. I
Yeah.
got three more yes or no questions for you. Will Mads Burnell have 25 professional MMA victories by the end of his career?
25.
Mhm.
My goal is to have like 40.
Really?
Yeah.
So 25 is a definite yes.
And 25, man, it would be within like 4 years. Man, I'm 29. Like,
Oh.
you want me to retire in my prime at like 32, 33? Fuck no.
Damn,
Yeah.
40 though. When do
Yeah,
you think?
I want to have like I want to have like a Dan Henderson type of record, if you know what I mean. Like 37 wins, 15 like 12 losses, some shit like that. That's a real gangster ass record.
It's like Weichel, right? He has around that.
Yeah, exactly like Weichel, fucking gangster ass record. I wish I could be more active.
Will undefeated boxer Mads Burnell ever box professionally again?
Shit, hey, that would be fun, especially if I got paid some good money. It would be really fun. So I'm not denying it. One thing I know for a fact I never won't will do is bare knuckle. I'll never do bare knuckle fighting, but boxing I'll be down to do a boxing match or
You
a
love
couple of
boxing, so
money.
I feel like you're gonna do it at least one more time because you've always been a big boxing fan.
Maybe.
Why,
When I saw Jose Aldo and Jeremy Stevens fight, I was like, oh, it would have been fun being in there with one of those.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Why not bare knuckle?
because just the thought of me hitting somebody square in the face with no fucking padding on makes my hands break.
Oh yeah, you said you got brittle hands.
Yeah, I got pretty hands.
I don't even remember where we were. I think that was in Las Vegas. You said I got brittle hands.
Yeah.
Number 10, does Dylan Rush have a good Nicholas Mota impersonation?
Oh yeah, especially
Oh,
when you talk about and Sefo, he says you have a very good.
oh,
When you do this, oh my God,
Stefo
it's
told
so
me.
fucking fun. It's
Stefo told
fucking
me
funny.
Jim Miller's a gangster, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
It
Must
was
be
nice.
nice. But,
I,
oh, man.
I, bro, I'm waiting again, bro. This shit keeps freezing.
Man, what's up with your internet, man? You're in the middle of nowhere. Where
I
you
think
at in this world?
this motherfucker's in the red light district, bro. They don't got no fucking internet.
No, I'm in a shitty ass hotel. Not in the red light
I
district
heard that
though.
shit. I'm gonna cut this part out. I heard the red light district is disgusting, bro. Like when I was a kid, I was like, that sounds dope, but like I heard it like it's gross. Like the girls are in the windows, they look like dolls, like cracked out. Like, is that
I've
true?
never been there, but
Never
I'll
been.
be happy to go down there and film some shit and send it to you.
Do it, please. If you're near there,
Yeah.
if you can do that, I want to see how it looks. All right. I'm about to edit the fuck out of this interview, edit mad shit, but I got one last question for you. Message to the fans, who have supported you all throughout your career, and those who are looking to see you fight Weichel soon. What can fans expect to see from you for the rest of this year?
I don't know what the fuck to expect from me. I don't even know myself what to expect. I just want to go in there and smack Weichel up and have a great fight. Mm, Just if you follow me and yeah, if you follow me, you already know what it is. You know how I am. Like, no bullshit. It is what it is. And if you don't follow me, then don't follow me and go follow some woke motherfucker that says all the right shit at the right time, because that ain't me.
It clearly
So
is not you, bro. Because sometimes I gotta ask these bullshit questions just so you could give some bullshit answers. And every time I feel like I'm asking a bullshit question, I just know you're about to be like, "Yo, fuck that question."
no. Nah, I think you ask good questions. It's more like I hate the questions like this. Like motherfuckers ask you before fight. So, are you ready? You fucking dumbass! You ask me if I'm ready. No, I'm not. No, I'm not ready. Fucking don't ask me if I'm ready. Are you gonna beat this guy, motherfucker? Even ourselves don't know we're gonna beat the guy. When we gonna figure out. So how do you see this fight going? It's a fight. I go in there. I can beat his ass for the whole fucking fight, and he swings one, and I'm asleep. Like I don't expect or predict or anything. I just go in there and fucking fight, and whatever fucking happens will happen.
I,
Am I ready? Am I not ready? that shit don't matter because regardless, I'm gonna go in there. Either I'm gonna get slapped the fuck up, or I'm gonna slap somebody the fuck up. It is what it is.
I like the answer. I'm not cutting that part out. That was a good answer. I hate when people ask fighters to predict like what round, how are you gonna finish?
Yeah,
What like, bro, the fuck are you talking
yeah.
about?
Only thing I can predict is if motherfuckers keep asking me that question. I'm gonna knock their ass the fuck out.
All right, yo, that's all the questions I have, Mads. I appreciate you.
Alright. Of course, same, my man.
Thanks for
Follow
taking
Dylan,
time.
the #1 reporter and pimp in America.
Yo, I
Yeah.
appreciate you. Good
All
luck moving forward, Mads. Have fun in
right.
Netherlands. Have fun with your family in Denmark. All that shit. Be good, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. See you, Dylan.
See you, brother.